Okay, so here's a stage 2 of the jet engine with all of its little components put together. I'll give you a quick rundown of what we have here. So we look down in here, we've got obviously the oil cooler, we've got an oil tank there, a Bosch O44 pump and the wiring, etc. Then when we come around here, we have, there's our main control panel. That self-explained pretty well what goes on there. That's all the fuel controls, start, afterburner switches, fuel, etc. So then up in here we've got a turbine. It's only a small little turbo, but it puts it out, and you can see a little nozzle there. That's the air starter, and it runs off of this valve here. So then up here is your main componentry, your chamber, inlet tubes and everything else. That's your afterburner assembly there. It's got a control so we can adjust how much goes through it as well as that. And then inside of here is a burn ring that goes all the way around 360. So then on our main fuel chamber, fuel burn chamber, is we've got copper pipes wrapped around, and it's pretty important to preheat your fuels. This what it actually does here is we start this thing up on LPG, the gas, and then once it's warm enough, switch it over to Kero, and it runs double power with Kero. As soon as it's switched on, it's like nitrous oxide just about. So up here we've got the spark plug for ignition. We've got that's one jet for gas, and then we have another jet around here for fuel. Let's run through the couple of pipes. As I say, it gets preheated. So then down in here we have the ignition system, which is a good old Holden Bosch distributor, HI, with HI coil, MSD box down in there as well, but extra zap. And then we've got another pump around the back. This is a fan, which I don't even ever use. I put it on there, but it doesn't really need it because it doesn't even get that hot actually. So and there's another pump that's off of our tank here, fuel tank. And yeah, as you can see the dizzy whatnot in there. So what you'll notice too, I've found with this device is unique, but the nozzle outlet tube here and the actual combustion chamber itself, you'll notice they're just about the same sort of size in length, same size in diameter, and that seemed to work really well. And up there you've actually, what I used here was the top out of a beer keg, so I can unscrew it and check all the jets and whatnot out in there. And so that's where it's at, and we'll fire it up in a minute. And after this here, this frame, well, my next stage is to add this to these little things here to a frame itself, nice lightweight frame, and run it up the railway line. See how it goes. It puts out a lot of thrust actually. The gauge that's on there, it's pretty well used really, because the needle just goes right around, bends it. But yeah, completed unit, very reliable, starts every time, runs, idles, does everything.